Flavors and Knowledge is a bilingual podcast focusing on gastronomic education in relation to a healthy lifestyle through food first. Our philosophy carries a moral obligation of sharing sensible knowledge to generate social awareness. Podcasts are in English with an accent and Italian.
Hello friends, welcome back to Flavors and Knowledge, the food learning podcast, where we strive for honest food talk and a few opinions. I'm Chef Walter. Today's episode is about 10 tips for better cooking. Cooking can quickly become an addiction, especially when an organization prevails. However, cooking can also turn into fun and productive activities with simple steps. So let's get organized and keep the suggestion in mind. I'm going to give you about 10 suggestions, which I think are very important, things that I repeat daily to our students and participants in our cooking school here in the state of Rhode Island. Number 1, when you have large gatherings, it's always a bright idea to save time. Lay the ingredients in a bowl, cover with a damp kitchen paper towel, and you can add the appropriate dressing when you are ready to serve. Number 2, it is not a good idea to keep your spices near direct lighting or worse, near a stove with an intense heat source. When exposed to heat and humidity, spices and various herbs lose much more of their intensity. Number 3, try to make your kitchen sustainable and do not throw away your stale bread. You can make breadcrumbs, croutons, crostini, add to soups, coat seafood, bread pudding, meatloaves, and of course as a bread pizza base, which you can top with kale, beans, and other healthy goodies. Put the stale bread in cold water until completely soaked, squeeze the water out, add spices, herbs, and 1 egg which will act as a binder. Spread on a cast iron pan, and you are ready to top with mozzarella, tomato, and basil. Bake until crispy. Number 4, it is not a good practice to cook any meat straight out of a refrigerator. Instead, bring the meat to room temperature. The fat will soften a little, and the fat, of course, will impart a quick flavor into the flesh when you are cooking the meat. Number 5, fresh herbs are always held in a glass of water in the refrigerator. Basil, however, needs to be wrapped in a damp paper kitchen towel. The procedure will keep the basil fresh, aromatic, and vividly green. Do not cut basil with a knife or a scissor. The blade will tarnish the leaves. Also, always add basil at the end of the cooking process when the fire is off. The delicate flavor gets wholly lost when cooked. Last minute and shredding does the job. No utensils. Number 6, all rituals are connected with onion and tears, from swimming goggles to onion drowned in water, and many more, like light a candle or whatever else comes to mind. First thing that you do is cut off the onion's root, allowing the gas to release something called propanethiol, S-oxide, and forgive me for the pronunciation. Then, when mixed with certain enzymes in the onion, it creates a sulfur gas. When these gases enter your eyes, they produce a mild irritation. Less crying if you buy white-skin onions instead of the orange-reddish ones that you commonly see in your local supermarket. Number 7, when making crispy fries or chips, slice the potatoes and soak them in cold water for about 15 to 20 minutes. Water removes the starch. Your potatoes will turn crispy and achieve a great golden color once you are frying. Also, when you're cutting potatoes, always rinse the knife's blade with water. Number 8, you bought celery and forgot it in the fridge. No worries about the floppiness. Wrap the celery in tin foil before you store it away. The protection will maintain the crispiness and remain fresh looking for a little while. Number 9. Unless you bake frequently, it isn't easy to use a box of brown sugar. Sugar hardens and becomes difficult to handle. Here's a remedy that works all the time. Transfer the sugar to a large plastic container, add a thick piece of bread or a bitter apple slice. Bread will soften in less than a day, and your sugar will be easy to handle. Number 10, and the last one. To remove the juices from citrus fruit, you must roll it on a counter. Hold an orange or lemon in your hand's palm, apply minor force, and move back and forth 4 to 5 times. The process will open up the pockets and quickly pour the juice out to whatever storage container you're using. And that is all for this episode of Flavors and Knowledge. Please follow this podcast on Anchor.fm or any of your preferred platforms. Follow us on YouTube under the Chef Walters Cooking School page for a brief educational videocast. In addition, our website flavorsandknowledge.com will offer all the necessary information on our services, products, and programs. Lastly, if you're in for a new vacation, you may want to consider our food and culture tours in Italy, flavorsandknowledgetours.com. And if you're in a kitchen today or tonight, always keep your eyes on the fire. We'll reconnect on the next round with another interesting food talk and fewer opinion. Invest in your health through food first. Stay well. Ciao, ciao.
Flavors and Knowledge is brought to you by Chef Walters Cooking School in Cranston, Rhode Island. For classes, workshops, events, and programs, please visit our website at chefwalterscookingschool.com. For all other services offered by Chef Walters Food Group, check out our main website, chefwalter.com.